watching Gov's Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple of minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi, I'm Danny
Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show, also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. The Knockem Dead.
Hey there, people. It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sally on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're going to keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie. Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sally on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're going to keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie. Hey, how do you...
3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Dead Comedy Radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warm up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, at Knockem Day Comedy Radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warm up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully you'll get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
3-2 to Mookie Wilson.
You wanna listen in as the show begins. You're telling all your friends the party never ends. Knockem dead. Knockem dead. Comedy show.
Happy Thursday to our fellow knockers. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Day Comedy Show here on Governor's Comedy Club Podcast. Thanks for tuning in. You see the graphic. Please share this show all over the place. Tell all of your friends about all the great shows here at Governor's Comedy Club Podcast. Like this one. Like Treading Water at 1 o'clock today. Hugh and Terry McNeely will be here today.
Ooh, I'm excited for the return.
I'm scared.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Terry McNeely is nuts. But Brandon is here. It's Thursday. Welcome to the
everybody.
Knockem Dead Comedy Show. It's another installment of Tony Eats Crap. Even what you showed me, that I don't know what I'm eating yet. I don't know. But he showed me what he got me for dessert.
Yeah,
and even
dessert-
that, I'm like, oh.
Dessert, please sponsor us, Robert Irvine. This is Robert Irvine's Fit Crunch. This is a protein bar that, like, I will eat out of fatassery and not out of
Fatassery?
Yes, and not out of needy proteiny.
But I see nuts or something, and I'm already like, oh.
We know you like nuts in your mouth, Tony. Please, come
A
on.
different kind.
But yeah, it's kind of like a Snickers bar. We got like...
and I hate Snickers bars.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
I don't like nuts.
Yeah, but like, you know what? Peanuts aren't nuts. They're actually a member of the legume family, so they're closer to beans.
You're too smart for me. Well, why don't they call them pea beans?
Because that sounds super gay. I'd much rather nuts in my mouth than pea beans. But I don't know, man. They're so good. It's delicious. We'll get to this.
All right, we'll get to that. Vicky says, nice do, Brandon. Brandon got a haircut.
Vicky, I'd say the same to you, but you know I wouldn't mean it. But I thank you. I thank you.
Wow.
That's very nice of you. Oh, come on. I had so much fun making fun of Vicky last week. You know,
Yeah. You got purple hair. People are going to come at you. That's how it is.
I just love. I was talking to people all week about it. How, you know, she comes in, she's like, I gotta be tougher if I'm gonna do this. And then I was like, all right, we're gonna test that. We're gonna test that.
Yeah. We
I had a lot of fun.
We had a discussion about that prior to that day. But Vicky's great. What does that say?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
In-N-Out
In-N-Out
Burger. I'm repping them every time I'm on air so far since I've been back.
And you're repping your.
Oh yeah, Carib Caboodle. Hit me up if you like comedy and want to do shows.
So we talked briefly before we went on the air. I hope everybody had a good 4th. Yours was busy.
Oh man, I yearned for death. I worked an event.
That sounded like
Hosting
a bad.
job.
That sounded like a rock band, a punk band. Urine for Death.
Yeah, there's definitely a Yearn for Death and Urine for Death. Two very different bands. Yeah, I worked an event job where normally it's kind of fun. I'm hosting game shows and wearing a cool tie. But yeah, on 4th of July I was working carnival games, but they pay me well, so you know I can't really complain.
And it was hot.
Yeah, it was hot. It was very humid. It was like swimming in the air.
Right.
But it was okay. Like I told you before this, I just spent all day bending over, grabbing bean bags, so it was really like any other day.
spending all day bending over, did you have nuts in your mouth while you were bending over?
No, I was just grabbing lots of beanbags. Lots of beanbags. Not
Fun
the kids'
stuff.
beanbags. The beanbags for the game at the carnival.
Right.
I don't want to get that twisted.
And then, so you worked all day, and then you were too tired, so you didn't do the fireworks barbecue stuff?
Nah, I saw some on the drive home. I enjoyed that. I don't think we should have fired off as many fireworks this year with the wildfires going on in Canada. The air was real black. The air was real smoky.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And but yeah, I had a fine day. You know, it was all right. I worked, made money.
You made money. That's good.
Yeah,
That's a good thing.
Chillaxed at home after.
Nice.
Can't complain.
How about you guys? You guys all safe? Everybody's good?
Wait, we want to know about you though. How about you? What'd you do? On
Me?
the
I barbecued. Don Sill and his lovely new bride came over. And another old friend of mine came over with his family.
Nice.
And that was it. And we barbecued. I did one of those things where I didn't ask anybody what they wanted. I just threw a bunch of burgers and dogs on the grill. I had so much damn food left over. There were 6, 10. There were 10 of us. There were 10 of us.
Double digits.
I threw 18 burgers on the grill. I figured if,
All right, thin fast food style burgers or like thick restaurant burgers?
they were. I only make thick burgers. Like one of my buddy even said to me, he goes, "What are you making me, a meatball?"
Nice.
Like I make them really thick,
Okay.
and I have a
So
smoker.
that is a lot. That's a
I
wild
guess,
amount.
but I still thought most people would have 2 or 1.5 maybe, or
Your heart was in the right place.
it was, but I paid for it because I wasted a lot of food.
Dude, that's how I felt actually on 4th of July. We ended up, before the carnival bullshit started, we went to grab something to eat, and the only thing open that we could find was Taco Bell. And I normally like Taco Bell. I don't mind a good T-Bell hit every now and then. But goddamn, did they give me the shits the next day.
That's
Betrayed.
ugh.
Betrayed by my country.
The only time I ever had Taco Bell in my life, because I don't like that food, but when I was a senior in high school, I took this girl I went to school with to lunch, and of course I was hoping to get somewhere, so I went. She wanted to go to Taco
I
Bell.
remember this story.
Oh, I've told you this?
No,
yeah.
it's a good one.
Oh,
It's a good one.
yeah. So I went to Taco Bell with her. I treated, bought her lunch, and man, I don't even think I made it through the rest of school. I think it
that's
went
awesome.
right through me, and I took up residence on that bowl for quite a while. I don't
I
think people
respect it.
saw me for a few months.
If you're not going to go outside your comfort zone for your taste buds, you do it for your dick buds.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we do anything, for the dick buds.
Yeah.
Why else do we do anything?
It's the title of your first comedy album, Dick Buds.
Dick buds. I actually had the first time I ever had a conversation with Billy Joel was about
Dick Buds?
dick buds. Yeah. Because people tell me I look like him, so I wanted to see if my dick bud looked like his. No, it was what we were talking about. We had the same music teacher in high school. I went to the same high school as him. So I asked him how much this man influenced him. And this was, 25 years ago when the first time I ever met him. And I was telling him how even as an actor, not so much a singer, but even as an actor, this guy was very, instrumental in my life. And being in the plays in high school got me girls. And that's what Billy said to me. He goes, "Yep, that's why we do anything. It's for the girls." I was like, "Yes, Billy, you're absolutely right, Billy Joel."
I like that you're
Doodle.
just like wooing all the single moms out there in high school theater. I like that. It's funny.
I know that's why I corrected
all
myself.
the women, all the
I
fine
was-
wine women.
The teachers, the crossing guards, the bus matrons, and the parents, they're all mine. Bosie says, "Good morning."
Good morning, Jack. What?
Bosie's
That's how I normally talk.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're Bosie. Bosie's throat is doing better. So we're happy
That's a
about
shame. It means he's not working hard.
One good thing about the 4th, because I just moved into a new place in February, so I had no idea what it was going to be like.
Nice. Okay.
I had no idea what the fireworks would be like. I tell the story a little bit. I think I told it on Tuesday, where when I was in Massapequa, that we were close to the water, so there was a guy there who who lived right on the water, some rich dude, and he would pay like somebody told me, I don't know if it's correct, but it might be $10,000 a year. I mean, it was like professional. It rivaled Jones Beach. It was insane, and it was right there. I mean, right in our front yard. We just sit there. So we would have a party every year and invite a ton of people. We'd sit in the front yard. Last year, we didn't know, so we're sitting out there, and we're waiting, for a few hours, and nothing happened. I went to one of the neighbors. Hey, what's going on with the fireworks? He says, oh, the guy died over the winter, so we're not getting those anymore. I'm like, son of a bitch. So I've since moved. So this year we didn't know. We didn't know what we were getting. Our backyard has a lot of, off to the right, there's a lot of trees. To the left, there's a lot of trees, but there's this one little pocket, towards the center of the yard where there's nothing. Sure enough, boom, most of the fireworks were right there. Like,
right in the tree gap.
Nice, yeah, right in the tree gap.
Nice.
They did well. The tree gap did well for the dick buds. Because, a happy wife is a happy life. So it was perfect. Perfect.
Tree gap did well for the dick buds. I like that. I'm going to put that on my headstone.
That should be, I was going to say bumper sticker, but. Oh, and now Carol's saying, great haircut, B.
Oh, thanks, everybody.
Wow,
I did it myself.
No.
No, I paid a guy.
Yeah, that's. I mean, it does. It looks good. I'm just surprised how many people are like making note of it.
Can we get 3, ladies and gentlemen?
I got one. Here we go. One. I got one. Going once. Going twice.
I tell you what, Tony. I know what the people are wanting for at home.
Yes, I know.
Oh, jeez.
I know what they're wanting for at home. Go ahead. No, I didn't take it.
You didn't take it? All right. No. Well, I want to be ready for next time. But yeah, they want to see what I'm putting in your mouth. They want to see it.
Do a lot of people want to see that?
Now, Tony, I think this one is extremely appropriate because, like I said, it's close to something that we know you like, but it also is symbolic of my millennial Gen Z cusper disposition.
This is not going to be good.
I know, and it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks when you first hear it. But I promise you, I'm going to explain it to you, and it's going to make you feel better. You're going to go into a positive mindset.
I just want to tell you guys, just ahead of this morning, I got here around 9:30, just as I was like literally around the block.
Bad timing. I shouldn't have done it.
No, it was good timing. I got a text from Brandon saying, hey, if you can bring some toasted white bread, that would be great. So I was like, well, I wrote back. I said, I'm passing by the 7-Eleven. I'll stop in because I already left the house. I said, I will pick up some white bread. This is all I know. This is all I know right now going into this week's Tony Eats Crap.
The bread is simply a vehicle.
The bread is simply a vehicle.
Right? It is. That's all it is. What I actually texted Tony was, what types of bread do you tolerate? And he said white.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
all I have is, are you familiar with Dave's Killer Bread?
I've heard of it. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard of it.
This guy went to prison for this bread.
What?
I don't know the story. You got to read the back of the bread. It has the story on it.
Where is the back of the bread? Back here? The bottom?
I think, right there. It's
so read the
Dave's
bottom
Killer
of the bread.
It tells you the story about Dave and his killer bread.
Did he really go to jail?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if it was for killing people, but he went to jail. He came out. He started a bread company called Dave's Killer Bread. And they got this one called Good Seed.
Good Seed.
Yes. You eat good seed, you make good seed. And but that's the only kind of bread I have. But it is delicious. It might be too much flavor for you.
Oh, probably. That's an
avocado, ladies and gentlemen. An avocado.
We've talked a few times on here that you were going to bring in an avocado something.
Now, avocado on toast is some bullshit you should not pay for in a restaurant, unless they're putting really cool shit on there. Otherwise, paying like $15 for 2 pieces of toast and some avocado is really stupid. Yeah, you make it at home. You open up the avocado, you put it on toast, you put on at least salt. At least.
Okay.
And then it's basically bread and butter, but instead of it coming from a cow, it came from a tree.
Avocado butter.
Just avocado. It's a
it's not even. But there is a butter,
fatty,
right?
No.
Oh.
I'm sure there's products out there that use avocado oil to make a butter product.
Oh, okay.
But it's such a fatty, buttery substance already that once you add the salt, it's green, but it doesn't taste green.
Okay, it doesn't taste green.
It doesn't taste like a lettuce or a spinach or other green stuff. It has its own flavor. It's very buttery and creamy, and that's why it's delicious.
So do you like cut it really thin so that it's almost like a butter?
So I cut it thin, and then you kind of can like mash it into the toast. I also like it in like chunks. It's very nice, especially as a part of salads.
So, well, let me backtrack. You said mash it into the toast. So is it? It's like you can mush it. It's mushable. It's not like a hard
this
apple.
This is how you can tell an avocado is ripe. If it feels like an apple, it's not ripe. And I want you to gently squeeze it on the outside.
Oh, okay.
It's very squishy.
Okay.
That means it is ripe. If it's too squishy and it's stinky, then you don't want to eat it. But
Right.
when it's
That's basically me.
amen, brother. So we're gonna make Tony some avocado toast. I don't know if you want to stall for a little bit. I'm gonna go find fire.
Right. So you're right. You're saying it has to be. So all right. Wait a second. So is that all it is? We're doing the avocado on toast. Is that
I've also brought salt.
and salt? Right. So that's the whole thing. All right.
Oh, good to see you, Pete. It doesn't necessarily have to be on toast. Do you prefer toasted bread or?
I actually do.
You do.
I do.
Well, then you know what? I'm going on a voyage. I will be back as soon as possible. But if I don't make it, Tony, you can have. I'll make sure you get a transformer in my memory.
I will cherish it. So Brandon is going next door to the Cow, what we call the Cow. It's like a dairy mart. It's a deli, but the outside is painted, designed like a cow. So we call it the Cow. He's going over there to ask them to.
Bacon, egg, and cheese is amazing.
Yes, we've talked about it plenty of times in here about that place. Like, you go in there at night, and it's just like a big, huge mound of bacon that they're cooking for the next day. It's crazy. You can always smell it. All the comedians always get hungry in here. They're like, "Oh my God, it smells so good." And everybody I've talked to raves about their bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches. So he's going. Brandon has left. He's going over there to see if they'll toast some bread for him. I said to him before we went on the air, I said, "Don't bring the bread over there. I'll give you some money. Just ask him for some toasted bread." And he's like, "No." So he did. He actually took the loaf of bread that I bought, and he's going over there to see if they'll toast it for him. I think he's going to piss him off, but I said to him, "Look, tell him it's for the one-legged guy that works in the club, because I know these guys because I go in there all the time. Hopefully they'll be okay. Who knows? I don't know." So Uncle Giuseppe's sea salt crystals. That's fine. I can deal with that. The avocado, yeah, and that freaking thing for dessert, that whatever that Fit Bar, whatever that thing is. I actually went and picked up my own chaser for whatever crap I wasn't going to enjoy. But he buys one of those things. I agreed to try one thing each week. I don't have to do both, right? I need you guys to help me out here. When he comes back, put it in the comments. Tony only has to try one. Brandon loves that thing so much he can eat it, and I'll eat this. Damn it. Brandon Lavocado. That's funny, Fremder. Water has too much taste for Tony, says Bosie. Avocado toast. Drizzle good what? Drizzle good Evo. What the hell does that mean, Carol? Carol, how you doing, by the way? Did I see you got power back? Is that what I saw? I do like the fact that Brandon doesn't look like a has-been 80s pop star anymore. Can he balance that loaf of bread on his new haircut? That's funny. That's right. That's right. At salt is help promote high blood pressure. What? That's right. Salt helps promote high. I don't know. I always enjoy a good toast mashing. Himalayan sea salt on top is so good and good for you. Just need a little. Hello, Ken Pichelle. Extra virgin olive oil. I think Vicky just asked for a virgin, and then she's going to pour olive oil on that virgin. I think that's just what happened there. So that's the story. We're waiting on Brandon to see if he can get toasted bread. I should have set up a Zoom and had him take his phone next door so we could have gotten that. Damn it, I didn't even think of that until now. I hate when I have good ideas after the fact. I think most of us do. I definitely do. I think more than your average person. Damn it. All right, well, let me see what I got here. Oh, all right. I'll talk about sports a little bit while, because Brandon's not a sports guy, but not this is really sports. But did you guys see the Yankee game last night, or did you hear what happened at the Yankee game last night? So you know, you got the dugout where the players sit, and on the far end, that's the dugout extends, but it's not for the players, and it's past the entrance to the clubhouse and whatnot. It's where the press sits, cameramen, reporters. So last night, the Yankees were playing. I think it was Baltimore. Was it? I don't remember who they were playing, but the Yankees were up, and oh, he's back already. I'm shocked that you're back already.
They are so nice over there.
Really?
Yep.
If you didn't hear him, he said they're so nice over there. They
Yeah,
did it, no
shout
problem?
out to the people at the Cow. They were happy to do it. I'm going back for an egg sandwich afterwards because it smelled amazing in there.
It does.
So we're going to make you avocado toast live. I don't want to get crumbs on your things.
All right. You don't want to get crumbs on my things.
Now, I'm going to reiterate to any millennials or Gen Zers watching.
Yeah.
This is a basic version of avocado toast. It's avocado salt bread.
Right.
But I think that's how, if there's a way to break through to you, imagine I just cut my hand open live on stream. Immortalized. So this is how you open an avocado. You cut it in the middle, and then you cut all the way around, like the equator, but an avocado. And you twist the halves, right? Okay. You open it up, and you got the avocado pussy and the avocado ball. And what you do with the ball is you go whack it. You gotta whack it. Now this part's the dangerous part, kids, because you gotta twist it out. I didn't think this far ahead where to put garbage. We're gonna put it in the. No, I got it. We're figuring it out. We're doing it live.
We'll do it live.
That part is the dangerous part, kids. Don't open your own avocados if you don't believe in yourself.
Is that just a big giant pit?
Yeah, it's a big old pit. You can put that in the ground, grow avocados, but they're hard to grow, so maybe don't do that.
They're hard to grow.
You trust that my hands are clean?
Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure, some people are germaphobes.
I'm not a germaphobe at all. I've had worse things in my mouth.
Well, we knew that. You didn't have to. I
did a show once, a murder mystery at a private party, and you're familiar with our mob show.
I'm a big fan.
Thank you. And the show that you saw, Jeff Bosey plays my daughter who gets married in the show. Well, when we first did the show, it wasn't her getting married. It was her Sweet 16 party.
That's no comment.
So, yeah. So we changed it for many reasons. So, but we were doing a private party once, and this old bastard, this guy was, I think, in his 80s, if I remember right. He was flirting. I mean, it was
with Jeff.
Well, it wasn't Jeff. This was years ago. This was somebody else.
Okay.
But it was played by a guy, and the guy was in his 20s or 30s, and everybody knew it. But we made a joke. This old man was playfully flirting, and we're like, hey, what are you doing? You're flirting with I think I actually said, hey, my daughter, we're celebrating our Sweet 16. You're flirting with my daughter.
Right.
So somebody yelled out, that's statutory rape. This old man yells out, he goes, it wouldn't be my first rape.
I don't like that.
No,
I don't like that.
The whole place, we all just stopped.
Yeah.
And we all, none of us knew what to do with that. And then the guy's daughter, the one who hired us for whatever the occasion was, she actually grabbed her father and pulled him aside, and they had words.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. That's a lot. See, when I get my buttered roll, I get lightly buttered rolled.
And you know what I would do? Here, I have an idea. I'm gonna eat that half. You're gonna eat that half. We're gonna make it a little sandwich.
Yes,
I would. It's going to be more palatable.
So I could just put that right on top?
Yeah, I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Do you hate salt? Are you?
I don't hate salt at all. No.
You could take a lot of salt. It's going to help.
I'm just not. Yeah, I'm not big on. I don't put it on that often, but I do enjoy salt.
Well, I hope that's not too much. I'm going to load mine up because I'm broken on the inside. And now, please take a piece of bread and put it on top. And I got to take my dentures out. God dang it.
Well, yeah, you can't eat with those on, right?
No, the Invisalign people get upset. And also, it's terrible. I hate it. I don't. It's not good. You get them all gross.
Yeah, I would think
all right,
so.
Sorry for that horror show. Bon appetit.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Avocado toast with salt. All right, let me, as usual, put this up. All right. Here we go.
Very ripe avocado. We love that. You can't have unripe avocado. It's too tough. Now, come on. It's plant butter. It's delicious, man.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but I hate everything. This is gross to me.
What's gross about it?
Well, first off, the salt was too much. That's all I tasted at first was salt, which I didn't. That surprised me because it didn't look like you put too much salt on it. But immediately, I was like, but the avocado is like it's too mushy. It's like I feel like I'm eating throw up on toast.
Man, that's why I tried to emphasize it. It's basically just butter.
And I like
very-
butter, but that's what I was saying. Like I don't even like too much butter though. Like if I have a sandwich and I taste too much butter, I'm like, ugh.
Really?
Yeah.
We'll see what the chat says. Maybe they want you to go in for another bite. Where the... there's no paper towels.
No, right here. I got napkins right here.
Amazing. Thank you, sir.
Blah. Yeah, that was like. Yeah, it was too much avocado. I feel like I was tasting, like I was eating throw up. It was
Really?
too. It was too mushy and yucky.
What if... All right, how about...
And I know that I'm the weird one here.
What if you ate like a piece of bread that has a light layer of avocado on it, as if you were eating butter? Do you think you would enjoy it more that way? Like less of the actual...
I definitely would prefer that. I don't know if I would still like it or not.
Do you want to give it a shot for the folks at home?
Yeah, give me like a just
I would just take
like
the
a
top
light
piece of bread.
coating of avocado on the toast, and I'll take a bite out of it.
All right. Guys, give it up for Tony. What a trooper.
Ken
You know
Friedberg
what I
is
mean?
watching. He should make airplane noises as he feeds it to you. Oh, Carol, just your AC went out? Oh, on July 4th and it was probably hotter down there than it was here.
All right, Tony.
Boesies, can't wait for you to taste convict bread.
It's pretty good. So there's your little bit of avocado.
Ken Pichelle says it looks delicious.
It does. So
What do you
I
mean?
got your light avocado spread, and then I cut off your bite, so we're not being gay. And I'm gonna finish this.
Yeah,
Wait,
see
avocado.
now, even that, if that was butter, I would say
Just
there
take it
that's
off?
still too much. Well, I'm just gonna go down
Check it
here.
out. Check it out. No.
Oh, look at that.
Kill it.
All right. All right, yeah, so I'll take a bite of this little piece right here that doesn't have much avocado on it.
A simple pleasure in life. God damn.
It's definitely better without the salt.
Okay. See, a lot of people, it's such a fatty food, you need a good amount. But hey, it's you have it your way, like Burger King.
There you go. Well, it's definitely better than the first bite, but I'm not. No.
We haven't swayed you. All right. Well, props for trying, Tony. This was I believed in this one. I think I actually, when I was at the cow, I thought of I think perhaps a great way to end this series, to put you out of your misery.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Takis?
Takis.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a taco type thing. I'm not familiar with
It
it.
is a snack food.
Yeah.
How do you feel about corn chips or tortilla chips?
I love Fritos.
Okay, which is just a fried corn chip. Fantastic. So it is a corn chip
Yeah.
with a very spicy not cilantro, like
Yeah.
lime.
You lost me
chili
with
lime.
spicy.
Yeah, I know. It's
Spicy
It's gonna get you good.
Jester Jim is calling. I'm going to take this call and put him on speaker. Hello, Jester Jim.
Hello, Mr. Tony Walker. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you, buddy?
Not bad. This is like the most random question, and I'm hoping you can help me out.
Well, before you go any further, you're live on the air. I have you on speaker right next to a microphone.
Oh, crap. All right, never mind. No, that's not my question.
I can.
Actually, I mean, like, all right, I'll try to ask this in the most... so when I was on your show,
Yes.
there was a dude that was, like, hanging outside the studio.
Oh, okay. I don't.
And, like, waiting for our show to be done so he could, like, chat with me. I just didn't know if you remembered his name.
He was waiting outside to chat with you. So was he a comedian?
I think he's like a balloon twister.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
you're talking about Derek?
That's the name. That's the name.
Derek, Mr. Pop and Twist.
There you go. Perfect. I gotta give him a call. All right, thanks.
Amazing.
Anytime, pal. We got to get you back in here.
Yeah, anytime. How's the show going? How's all's good?
You would actually be enjoying this. I have a comedian by the name of Brandon Lacaruba. He comes in every Thursday, and for the past month or so, he's been giving me. You know how weird I am with food. He's been giving me stuff to try every week, and it makes me nuts because I haven't liked anything he's brought in yet.
Like anything?
Nothing. He's
Avocado
brought in
toast.
pizza. I just had avocado toast, and I hated it.
It's a goddamn shame.
And what about you? You got a nice busy summer?
Dude, 127 shows. I'm about to hit my 51st in a minute here, but I double booked myself, and I need a bailout on a balloon gig. So
Derek's the man.
I couldn't think of Derek's name though.
Derek Mutispaw, Mr. Pop and Twist.
All right, sounds good. All right, the stalker from the show. I got it. Okay, perfect.
Hey, nice to hear your voice, pal.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon.
See ya. Jester Jim checking in.
All right.
Very nice.
All right, so we're gonna wash this down easy with a nice fit crunch.
Yeah, I was bitching while you were at the deli
Oh, where are you?
about having to eat this too.
There you go.
So I'm eating
Little
two
piece.
things today.
Yeah, we're doing because you did protein bar last week, but this is, I think, peak protein bar.
Yeah, but the fact that it has nuts. What? All right. So what else is in this? Nuts and what? It's like nougat.
Chocolate. So the nougat part is actually the protein blend.
All right. Which, yeah, see, if it wasn't for the nuts, I'd be totally fine. I would dive into this because chocolate nougat I'm cool with.
It's such a, you just start chewing it. The nuts just disappear.
I don't have high expectations for this at all.
You pulverize it with your teeth, and eventually it becomes peanut butter in your mouth.
I'm gonna end up chasing it down with my Twix. I'm telling you. There's no doubt.
It's kind of a Twixy flavor. I
Oh,
say
yeah?
Snickers.
All right. Well, let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate it already.
God damn it.
I hate nuts. I hate nuts. And that was the first thing I tasted. All right, now I get the chocolate. So now I'm recovering. Still getting nuts.
What else is new?
Yeah, I feel like Boshi right now. Oh, a lot of comments. Oh yeah, this is awful.
It has the same flavor profile as Twix.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Nuts aren't that strong of a flavor. Peanuts.
Yeah,
in
but
particular.
even the whatever the rest of that is,
The chocolate and
the nougat or whatever that.
Yeah,
that I wasn't
nougat.
really digging that too much either. So I think that's the problem here. I'm eating too many healthy things on here, which I just don't enjoy healthy stuff.
I think it's a matter of exposure. I think, again, let him know in the comments if he should kill his little bit of Fit Crunch. It's a wee little bite.
Chris Thomas, this is like an episode of Fear Factor, the hipster version of Fear Factor. Bosie, I have a suggestion. Next time, have all of this prepped and ready for eating, but let Tony eat it blindfolded, so this way he doesn't have a visual to mess with his mind.
That's not a bad idea at all.
Then tell him what it was. Bosie, what did I do to you? Fremder, avocados are actually great for the prostate, as in eating them is good for that, not the other way around. Bosie, okay, I'll even draw the line and say those with garbage, it's a low-budget potato chip. Oh, I guess he's talking about the
Takis.
the Takis, right? Yeah. What you say? Yeah. You lost me at spicy because that's one of the things I hate the most. I don't like spices at all.
It's spicy. It's very acidic with the lime juice powder on it. It's an assault to the senses, even for a traveled eater like me.
Oh, that would probably send me over the edge.
Oh yeah, no, like
I would probably die.
But I think as a way to, again, to free you from this prison, I think it's a good thing to end on.
Vicky says Tony needs to be exposed to nuts as often as possible. What's wrong with you people?
Here's the thing, like I
Perverts.
genuinely think if you didn't know there were nuts in that, you wouldn't have known.
Oh no, I would have known. I'm telling you, when I started chewing it, the nuts were the first thing I tasted.
Did you taste it, or did you feel their presence, like, physically, because they're, like, not homogenous with the rest of the bar?
Definitely a little bit of both. I have no problem admitting that. But I just don't like, and I don't like them. But even whatever's inside of this, the yellow part,
That's the protein blend.
No, I
That's the
get
part
that,
that's
but
gonna
that wasn't
taste
even
the worst. But
It
I
wasn't
think
the
it's
worst,
good
but it
'cause
wasn't
it's cooking.
great.
Yeah, because you're still compromising. It's still supposed to be like a healthy, like post gym thing.
Where this is
Completely empty calories.
completely empty calories. That?
No, yours.
Oh.
Like this one has nutrition. This one has a cool war with another factory.
But definitely different. Different on the look. It's even different colors.
Look, man, I can't argue with you there. I'm just saying, I think Fit Crunch does a good job of tasting like a candy bar, like especially compared to what you had last week.
I'll give you that.
All right.
Absolutely. The chocolate wasn't bad. The chocolate wasn't bad, but if it wasn't for the nuts, I could. If it wasn't for the nuts, I would finish this piece.
Come on, guys, in the comments,
The nuts killed me.
get him to finish it. How many people would it take in the chat saying that you should finish it? Would it take for you to do it for the people? Just one,
2.
two.
Fuck it, I'll finish it.
Oh, he's gonna do it. We got him, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know why I feel the pressure to do this shit.
You're a showman, a true showman, and I respect it.
This is my lunch because I'm doing treading water. So in between shows, peanut butter on potato bread.
Just peanut butter?
Oh, I hate jelly.
I bet you don't even go chunky.
No, it's got to be It's got to be Skippy creamy.
That's literally what's in there. It's a peanut.
Yeah, but it's so you mash up the peanut and I'm good.
You literally like chew it long enough and it becomes the same stuff.
It doesn't taste the same to me.
Oh, come on.
It really doesn't.
I guess they do put sugar in a lot of peanut butter. I don't imagine you're getting like natural oil on the top. You got to mix it every time peanut butter. You're getting Jif.
Jif is awful.
Skippy.
I can't even eat Jif. But yeah, Skippy's the only one. There is a healthy peanut butter that I eat. I forget the name of it though. But it is.
It's called Jeff butter.
No, I'm not eating anything. I lost my appetite.
We got him.
But somebody said to me once, after eating the healthy peanut butter then having Skippy, they were like, I feel like I'm eating glue.
I want you to just pretend you're eating a Twix.
All right,
Yeah, just really, really mentally simulate
I'll
it.
take it out.
That is too sensual for me.
You can't compare, man.
Yes, you can.
This is like week-old chocolate that's been sitting out with cardboard. Thrown, and then they do peanuts in.
Chef created 6-layer baked bar. What do we got? What does Robert Irvine have to say? My goal is simple. I want to empower people through food and fitness to thrive every day. He's British. I don't know why I said it like a cowboy. Contains milk, soy, almond, and peanut products. Yeah, it tracks. Ooh, mono and diglycerides. I don't know what that means.
Big words.
Yeah,
Vicky-
this is all big words.
Vicky says it's the consistency and the texture for him. She says, yeah, she's probably right about that.
No, I'm big with consistency and texture and like
Yeah.
Well, because it's important when you're cooking. You want that to be like a good experience for people. You know, it has a weird. Have you ever eaten coconut? It's got a weird bite to it. Like
No.
literally the feel on your teeth when you bite it has it makes a funny sound.
I've had coconut milk, but no,
How
I've
do you
never.
like that?
Actually, I don't mind that so much.
Really?
I won't seek it out.
Right.
I won't be like, if it's
want-
even in front of me, I'll be like, oh yeah,
You want
it's
straight from the cow titty. I could tell. Yeah?
Don't we all?
No, I'm an oat milk man.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that once.
I can't stop mentioning it to people in my everyday life. It's the best milk. It's so good.
All of this is going to come out like some corn watered bean butter.
That's gross. And
Well,
actually,
that was
there's
from
no
the-
way. There's no way because this is the healthiest food Tony has ever eaten in his life. I'm okay, thank you. I was thinking about doing it just for the compare and the contrast, you know, to really see if my thing was true. But I know how to. I love Twix, and I'm telling you, it's if I eat that, I can't eat Fit Crunch anymore. It's gonna ruin it for me.
Oh, there's yeah, all right, yeah. See,
I
this
love
is chasing
the
it down.
relief of a chaser for you. It's like me after drinking tequila.
Yeah, I personally don't see it, but you've referred to yourself as being overweight. So you're such a healthy eater and a smart eater. So where do you feel your extra weight comes from? From drinking?
No. When I smoke weed,
Yeah.
it makes food the real drug. Like that's where I'm just like
That you break down and have a Twix.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it's like why they give it to cancer patients so they eat more food, you know, when they're on chemo and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But you give that to a little fat boy. Oh my God, we're having like buttered toast at 2 a.m. Like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I feel like when I'm sober, I make generally okay choices. Except when I was on vacation, we were eating like crazy on vacation.
Well, that's what a vacation is.
Yeah, I suppose. But then you're spending the rest of the day feeling like food hungover, and you're just like too full, and you feel like you want to cut yourself open, let all that food spill out, be a little more
Yes.
comfortable. Mm-hmm. Go to the vomitorium, which they didn't vomit in there. That was just where they slung hip hop rap back in ancient Rome.
What?
All right, what do you want to talk about for the rest of the
Were
day?
you just
Tony?
checking to see if I was listening? Is that what that was?
Yeah, a little bit. No, okay. So there was in ancient Roman times there was a vomitorium, and people are like, oh, that's where they would go to eat and then like throw up, and then they would eat more, and that's not true.
Oh.
They would do other things. They would do other things in the vomitorium, and then I was just like, that's where they do their raps, and now we're here again.
Fremder wanted me to see if we can balance that loaf of bread on your head.
Oh, dude, so easy, especially with the way that my hair is being all flat today. Do we want to go side to side, or I think we're gonna start here. This is easy. This is like,
Well
I'm
done.
basically a black belt in Taekwondo. You think I can't do this, Fremda? All right.
But
Now
can
go
you?
long ways?
But can you balance?
Straight
Oh,
up.
look at that! I like
That's
that.
easy. And now straight up is gonna be the
But can you stick things to your forehead?
no. It's too greasy. I'm Italian, man.
Yeah, let me show you.
Actually, it might be easier this way.
Oh, look at that!
Da 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 da. I just don't think I can put my arms down. It's like, oh, all right, that counts. What's my Oh my God,
Can you stick things to your head?
I can't.
I don't know how I discovered this or why it happens, but I have been known to walk into public establishments with a bunch of
No, see,
coins
I
on
don't
my
stick. I don't
forehead.
stick. I slick.
You slick.
Yeah.
Let me try this pen. This pen might work. Yeah, there you go. The pen works. There it goes. Okay.
Did your mom get it on with a frog? Like, what's the deal? He's Uncle Ben, everybody. He's Uncle Spider-Man.
She obviously left me alone a lot because I don't eat any food, and I discovered I can stick things to my forehead. So I obviously had a lot of time alone. Oh, this will work. This will definitely work.
Now we got a show.
There you
You
go.
got to tilt down a little bit. There we go. Now there's no glare. Now you can really see that beautiful face.
I am Dracula.
Nah, put that away.
It's not the first time I've had Andy on my face.
Yeah, we knew
Put
that.
him. All right.
Well, he breezed through the food thing kind of quick this week. I'm not complaining, just observing.
Yeah. Oh my, says Carol. Stupid People Tricks by David Letterman. Yeah, if Letterman was still, I should have done that. I should have done that when Letterman was still kicking. Well, he's still kicking, but when the show was.
No, he's dead.
I actually have a buddy of mine who was a cameraman on that show.
Nice.
He was the cameraman on that show for the last 25 years that the show was on.
Wow.
He said not once did he ever have a conversation with David Letterman. Not once.
Did he pursue it, or was Letterman just like elusive? I imagine he'd be elusive.
I think it was a little bit of both, actually. Yeah, I don't think he was encouraged for anybody to try and get to Dave, but
Yeah, which is, I get it.
Genius, though.
Yeah.
I loved Letterman.
I enjoyed Letterman,
Still miss him.
but the best late night host of all time, in my opinion,
Oh, I'm curious to hear this.
easily Craig Ferguson. The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, the last 9 years of Letterman, he would basically follow up Letterman. And I was actually showing Haley for the first time a bunch of his stuff I was super into. He had a gay robot skeleton was his sidekick.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Made by the Mythbusters. Had a famous feud with Kristen Bell. They would fight every time she would come on.
Oh, I don't remember that.
They were beefing.
Oh, cool.
He has residencies all over the United States. Jeff Peterson, the gay robot skeleton, classic bit. And he would do puppet shows to open up and monologue sometimes. He would just crouch in front of the camera and then just be like, I'm the gay unicorn. And it was the best late night. I'll send you some clips.
All right.
He was, goddamn, he was so good.
He was great, yeah.
At the end of interviews, he would offer to do... you could either do a harmonica duel with him if you played harmonica,
Okay.
or you could sit in awkward silence.
That I've seen.
I love that.
Yes, I love that too. And we've done that a little bit in here.
Oh, more than a little bit, Tony. I see the people you invite in.
Well, on purpose, I should say.
Okay.
We had improv teacher John Dorsick in here.
Oh.
And me and him and Sally sat in here for 4 minutes and 30 seconds in complete silence.
Damn.
And we're guessing it's a record somewhere.
That's riveting radio.
I thought it was fantastic,
No,
actually. I loved it.
I like it.
We
It's
just
funny.
sat here and, and I was, of course, was the worst. I was close to bursting out in laughter. Actually, when Vicky was here last week, I think it was Monday, I did turn the mics off at one point. And...
because it was more entertaining than talking to Vicky. That's crazy, dude. I can't believe he just said that. He can't believe he just said that. I didn't say it was wild, and that's why it's so mean.
We all know the reason why things stick to your forehead, says Fremder. Ken Pichelle, Bucky's Overbite has dark or milk chocolate and some of the smoothest, most amazing peanut butter on the planet. Right, Tony? Yes, Ken Pichelle. Yes, Ken Pichelle. And yes, Ken Pichelle, you are 100% right on that.
If that could be the first thing you feed me when you get sent that, that sounds amazing. I'm trying to go to Bucky's. They just don't have them here.
It's already in my head that I am saving you one of those Overbite peanut butter chocolate things. It probably won't be for another month or two before Carol sends it over because it's too hot.
That, yeah.
But I don't. It doesn't matter. I don't care if it goes 6 months before I see you. I am saving you one of those because you're the top of the list.
It. I can't wait.
Carol says, Craig was great with sidekick Jeff. Taco Bell is great, but I'd rather eat Kirsten Bell. Goodness, she is gorgeous.
Dude, and she's
And they beat the shit out of her on Deadwood. Did you watch Deadwood?
No, he beat the shit out of Kristen Bell.
Big time. Well, she deserved it. She was not a good person on that show. She was only on for like maybe 3 or 4 episodes, but yeah, they beat the shit out of her.
That's interesting.
Like they broke her face, like her. She was like a bobblehead.
Is this why your sex dungeon has a bunch of baseball bats?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Well, not so much baseball bats, just prosthetic legs.
Different blunts. Yeah.
Bosie, and yes, it's mine because you always have to be prepared for any type of event. What?
I don't know. I'm watching the feed now. I don't even remember putting my arm up like that. How long is this lag? Is this from last week? That's crazy.
It usually is a good 30 seconds to a minute.
Put my arm up. What the fuck? Dude, I can't.
Well, let's find out. Let's see. So I'll go like that,
and I'll go like that,
and let's see how long it takes for that to
we're
pop up there. See, you haven't even seen yourself lift your arm up yet.
No, I did. That's when I first said it. I was. The second time.
I think that was actually it right there.
Yep.
That's probably, 20 or 30 seconds, right?
Yeah, that's like a half a minute. That's not
Oh,
bad.
here it comes. I'm about to wave my arms.
Oh, my God.
Wait, still waiting. Still waiting. Oh, wow.
You look like you want to raise your arms. You look like you're really thinking about it.
How weird is this? We're commentating on ourselves. That must be like they have all those reaction videos on YouTube.
We're doing it live.
We should do live reactions to what we just did.
Oh, dude, it's not. Your arms aren't going up. This is like a minute delay.
It is close to a minute
Unless
delay.
we just blinked and missed it. Which we were doing it.
Oh, all right, so that's when you notice your arm.
That is a steamy delay.
It's
I
at
don't
least
think
a
it's
minute.
problematic, but yeah, that's a long delay.
Wow.
Still not.
Yeah, I think it's coming.
I feel like we're trapped in a time loop.
It's got. Wow, we're talking probably a minute and a half at this point. Fremder, when Kirsten Bell's on TV, my wood is furthest from dead.
Dude, Fremda, you better watch out. Dak Shepard's going to come kick your ass. Do you know they're married?
Yes, I did know that, yeah.
What a beautiful couple.
Oh, sure. God bless them. Wow, No, all right.
Oh, so you must put your arms up.
I must have, yeah.
That's like a 2-minute delay.
Holy moly.
That's crazy. Well, we got to the bottom of that.
All right, so while you were at the deli, I was telling a story. Something that happened at a baseball game last night, but we're not talking. This isn't really sports, so this is something I can share with you.
All right, thank God.
So last night at the Yankee game,
Nice.
the shortstop, actually, was it shortstop? I think it was the shortstop. The Yankees were up. They were going to be in a double play. There was a man on first. The Yankee, whoever it was, hit the ball. Second baseman threw the shortstop, got that guy out. The shortstop goes to throw to first base for the double play, but he skyrockets this ball. This thing goes flying. So I was telling everybody, you got the dugout where the team sit, and then past the dugout, like it's still kind of like attached to the dugout. It's almost like the dugout continues, but that's not where the players are, and it's kind of fenced off.
Okay.
It's where the cameramen and the reporters sit.
Right.
So this cameraman is looking in his lens, so he's not looking at the live game.
Okay.
So he doesn't see this guy. He threw the ball. I mean, it sailed over first base. This first baseman had no chance. But by the time it gets to the dugouts, it's starting to come down. Right in the freaking face, this cameraman.
That guy's getting a nice stipend for the rest of his life.
Exactly.
God damn.
He got smacked in the face. He went down. They had to take him out on a stretcher.
That's rough.
This poor bastard. I mean it, and you see it. I mean, you watch the play and you see him, bam, and then it actually ricochets over his face and hits his hand. So I don't know, maybe his hand is damaged too. But yeah, they from last I heard he was in the hospital getting tests, but they said he was conscious and he's so hopefully he's okay. But I couldn't believe it, man. That's terrible.
I didn't mention this when I was doing, and I'm not making this up. I wish I was making this up.
Yeah.
The first kid that threw a beanbag at the game on 4th of July I was running.
Hit you in the face.
Right
and
in the
knocked you out.
nuts.
Right in the nuts. Ugh.
It was like a 4-year-old, so he wasn't packing a lot of like punch behind that throw.
Yeah.
But it was enough of a sack tap where like the first hour of the day I was just like, fucking ball ache.
Yeah, it's not the way to start off. Yeah.
No, it could have been way worse. It could have been like, oh my God, one of those like 11-year-olds. They really like,
Yes.
they got little rockets, just firing them off.
I once got, I think the kid was around 10, give or take. Some friends were over. One of them had their kid there, and I don't remember why he had a baseball, but he did. But he was only maybe 3 feet from me.
Okay.
And wham! And he threw this thing full power. It got me right in the nose.
Ugh.
I screamed like a little girl, and I ran down to my basement so I could be by myself.
No, I understand it. Man,
it was terrible.
I had a stretch in high school. I had like once a semester, like once every 4 months of school, I would get hit in the nuts with something in gym class.
What?
It was a terrible, terrible.
Yeah, that's a bad run.
Like I don't believe in fate like that, but. But like 3 months would come around and I'd just be like, it's coming from somewhere.
I'm due to get hit in the nuts.
I'm due to get hit in the nuts, and then the second I would drop my guard for a second, it would do like a Final Destination. A ball would like bounce around the room all crazy, and then it would just straight at the beanbag.
Oh,
yeah, I
that's bad for the dick buds.
Terrible for the dick buds. My high school experience would have been like 25% better if not for that.
Oh yeah,
because I love gym. I love gym class. I love playing the games. and then, but I really should have worn a cup.
I was always the guy that fell.
Well, I mean,
because you didn't put your prosthetic on. Oh.
yeah, come on, man.
Hey, we should mention. Oh, yeah, two very special things that we need to talk about.
Oh boy!
Before I forget, and I'll definitely bring it up again at the end. But here at Governor's this weekend, Nick Callis is playing. Both.
Hell yeah,
he's playing Friday and Saturday,
8 p.m. and 7 p.m. respectively.
But not only will you see Nick Callis, but you're also going to see this guy.
Yeah, I'm opening up for Nick Callis.
Both nights.
Both nights. Yeah, I'm super excited. First time doing a weekend here at Ye Olde Govs.
Yeah, but I think you should tell them how it happened, too.
Oh, we just happened to do the fundraiser show a couple of weeks ago together, and, we were just shooting the shit in the green room, and he reached out to me when he knew he was coming into town. I appreciate it, Nick. It was very, very cool of you. It's going to be a good show. Also, friend of mine, Chris Trotta, is going to be on there. It's a good lineup.
Oh, okay. I know of him. I've never met him.
He's a good kid.
So,
yeah, I think he's older than me. He's a good kid.
So you met Nick Callis at a fundraiser here. So
yeah,
is he a New York guy? Like, because I've never seen him.
Yeah, New York City.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they was it one of those things where they asked him to come, or did he just come in? Yeah, because I've never seen him here hanging out. Usually, Thursdays and Sundays they just put up anybody who's around. And I don't mean that as that kind of sounded weird, that negative, but I didn't mean it that way. But
what I've noticed is like a mixture of both. Like they'll try out people just to see what they're like, and as well as have like the local crowd come in. So honestly, I like that mix because it's good networking when you're back there. You get to,
absolutely.
Again, I'm on a show because of it, but it's good way to meet other outer region folks.
That's fantastic, man. I'm thrilled for you. That's really great.
Thank you.
So,
and also while we're talking about shit I'm doing here, Broken Mike, July 20th. In the Giggle Room.
Oh, nice.
With panelists. So if you want to get better at comedy and you want these people to tell you how to do it, we got Christian John. Then we got Carla Okerson again. We're hoping she makes it this time.
Sure.
Love that lady. And Peter Bales.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yep. So
oh, that's great.
We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna set up the room a little bit better, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time.
That's an exciting week. So I mentioned to you guys the other day, July 18th is when Jackie the Joke Man's documentary finally sees the light of day. So that'll be available for streaming. So then your show, July 20th. July 21st, I believe, is Hugh and Travis's show in the Giggle Room.
Yes.
And then the 22nd, Terry McNeely and friends in the Giggle Room. So there's a lot going on in that Giggle Room.
Oh, and for any Connecticut listeners,
going
to be playing Mohegan Sun next week.
Oh, cool.
For the first time, yeah.
Is that with a Butera thing?
No, that is, I've never pronounced his name out loud. Charlie Beckwith?
I don't know if it's Beckwith or Beckett. I don't know. I've never met Charlie.
Yeah, I've never met him yet, and I have never said his name out loud. But yeah, we're doing that the 13th, Thursday the 13th. So it's not unlucky. It's not Friday the 13th.
Charlie's doing a show this weekend in the Giggle Room.
Oh, I should pop in and say hi.
He does a lot of shows in that Giggle Room. I've never met him. I don't even know what he looks like. And I don't know how to pronounce his name. Charlie. Good old Charlie.
Good old Charles.
Good old Charlie. Speaking of comedy shows, govs.com. You can see Knockem Dead Comedy. We got 2 shows booked at the Brokerage in the fall.
Yeah.
And 2 shows booked at McGuire's in the fall. So come on down. I wish they'd do a legal pad night, says Chris Thomas. Yeah, I hear you. They tried it that one time. Are you familiar with this?
A legal pad?
Legal pad night. It's where it's basically an open mic where, because a lot of people, they're putting down their ideas like on a legal pad.
Okay.
So Roach, I believe he was the one with the idea where he called it that, legal pad night, where you just come with your notes and you try stuff out and you kind of have like an open forum where you maybe talk about the stuff and try to work on it like in this setting. And it was going to be him and Mick Thomas, and I forget who the third person was going to be, but it just didn't sell.
I like that a lot. I've probably said this on the show, talking about Broken Mike in the past, but like we gotta collaborate.
Yep,
we gotta collaborate. It's what, to my understanding, virtually every comedian at the top level does, is they collaborate, they work with their friends and people
Right.
that they like bouncing ideas off of.
Yeah.
So go to those things. Come to Broken Mike, do the legal pad night. It's good. Everybody gets better. Comedy becomes better. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
I got one more thing that I want to tell you guys about that we need you to go to. Wednesday, July 26th. The Regal Cinema in Lynbrook, which is western Nassau County, not terribly far from Queens, maybe 30-minute west of where we are right now. Comic Sans, the movie that
finally.
we told you about, with Don Sill and Eric Haft, Austin Brooks. I'll move it over.
No.
Yes.
I'm having a good time.
They should see you. Don Sill, Eric Haft, Austin Brooks, Jeff Bosey, Joey Petroni, Sari Poland, Carrie Karavis, Joey Cola, Andy Plajanos, and myself. Directed by Don and my son, Zach. It is not only going to be featured as part of the Long Beach International Film Festival, but it'll be the very first movie played at this festival, which is kind of a big deal. It's in Lynbrook. It's not in Long Beach, but it's part of the Long Beach International Film Festival. You can purchase tickets. I think I posted the link. You'll see Comic Sans first that night, and then there's another film or two playing. But it's the very first film that you'll see as part of this film festival. We're looking to get some support. We need to fill up the seats in the theater. We're very excited about it, but we hope we get some support. We hope it does well. It is one of just a few, because again, it's an international festival, so it's one of just not many local films that are going to be played.
Very nice.
We're very excited about it. We hope it does well. The whole festival looks really amazing. They have, that kicks off the whole event. That's at Lynbrook, and then somewhere in Long Beach they're doing what are they calling it? Films and foods and film, something like that, where they get a bunch of chefs and they make
make you food.
Yeah, they watch me puke. They make some kind of food that fits in with a movie that's being shown that night.
I like it.
Yeah, and from what I understand, it's not like fast food. It's like they make some really extravagant stuff. They're doing that's one night. There's a couple of nights where you could just go to one of the Long Beach libraries and see some of the films. And then at the end, which I believe is that Saturday, that's what, the 29th or 30th, they're doing shorts on the beach where they actually do have a screen on the beach, and they just show a bunch of short films.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
So, yeah, it's a cool event and an exciting event. If you look at their website, they've had cast members from The Sopranos at past events. They've had the Baldwin brothers at past events. This year, I saw the same night that our movie is playing, there's a movie with, if you Google him, Dennis Boutsikaris, you would know him. He's been around for years. He's a character actor. You would know his face if you saw him. But there's a movie that he's performing in, so I'm hoping that he'll show up. So we're very excited about it. So Comic Sans playing the Long Beach International Film Festival. You can purchase the ticket for the first night and see Comic Sans. A lot of people have been saying they want to see it. I'm hoping even some of the young guys.
I'm putting it in my calendar now.
Sweet.
How do I get tickets?
Vicky says, wait, the 26th or the 29th? It is the 26th. It was originally the 29th. Right after we posted about it yesterday, we got word that it switched to the 26th, that they wanted to make it the very first film. I believe if you look up Long Beach International Film Festival, they have a YouTube, they have a Facebook page and I think even I posted it. There's a link to the Eventbrite page where you can purchase tickets.
No, I mean, tell me, is Comic Sans available anywhere to watch?
No,
it's not.
Because if you make it available to watch, then you can't submit it into festivals.
Understood.
So Don, he's been throwing it in festivals. This is, I think, the fourth or fifth festival that it's been a part of. It won Best Script at the Tokyo Short Film Festival.
Oh, the Nippon like this.
The festival that Don and I went to back in April down in North Carolina.
Yeah.
It won top prize there.
So this is like a good movie.
I think it came out really well.
I really want you to see the movie I'm in.
I would love to see a movie you're in. There is no movie you're in?
No. Like, I'm just telling you.
Your name has been brought up for the next one. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh, no. That's cool. But no. I'll talk to you off air. I don't want to bash my only IMDb credit right now.
You did porn.
Oh, man. That would have been cool.
All right. Well, I'm just going to ask you this.
Yeah.
On the air. It wasn't called The Streets, was it?
I think it's in the same cinematic universe as The Streets. But no, it's not the Money Treats.
Money Treats.
Money Treats.
Yeah.
No.
All right. But yes, Vicky, it's Wednesday, July 26th, 7 p.m., Regal Cinema in Lynbrook.
That's cool. I can't wait.
Yeah, me too. I'm very excited about it. Very, very excited. So that's that.
If I made a movie, I would call it Bauhaus 93, because that's my favorite font. I'm so glad you laughed at that. That would have been so awkward if you didn't.
Oh, of course I laughed. That was good. That's my favorite font. Goodness. We are hoping to find somebody that'll back it so we can make more. We want to make a series out of it. It's a short film. It's only half hour.
Everybody, hit up your rich friend.
That's right.
And say, do you want to produce a local comedy movie?
This picture, actually, I think most of these pictures were from the premiere.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that was from the. Hi, honey.
Hi, baby cakes.
What are you doing? Oh, now your voice there. Now you sound back 100% to Jeff.
Thank you very much. But I have something hilarious. Well, not hilarious to you, but definitely hilarious to my own self. With YouTube, if you, like, at any point go to comment or do something with YouTube, it pauses, but then it picks right back up. I was lagging behind your whole show for a whole 4 minutes. Like, basically, I had to press the forward button. I was like, you mean I've been behind this whole time of 4 minutes, answering and watching your show 4 minutes behind? Like, as if your show started 4 minutes ahead of me.
So that's why some of your comments weren't making sense.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Your last one I didn't even read because it's God's way of saying please don't reproduce, and we were talking about. I think we were talking about Brandon performing at Governor. So I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
No, that was all in regards to him getting hit in the nuts with a beanbag. And his luck of being, like, every 3 months getting hit in the nuts. That's how far behind I was on your show. And I was like, wait, why is this going on? I was like, whatever, moving on. Anyway, how are you guys? Brandon, love the haircut. You look sexy.
Oh, thanks, baby.
Yes.
And so your fourth was as you predicted? Just how late did you work?
I was back home about 2 hours later.
Oh, that's not bad.
Doesn't matter. I still had to go to work.
Oh well, true. Did you enjoy some fireworks, or did you just sit home? What'd you do?
I made it throughout the rest of the day. I still have 10 fingers and toes, so I did not blow up anything.
Did you have fireworks to blow up?
Of course I did.
Oh, nice.
Of course I did the illegal.
Good for you. How much money did you spend on fireworks?
About $300 to $400.
No kidding. Wow.
Nothing like taking your money and just lighting it on fire.
Yeah, literally.
Well, yeah, there's many ways to do that. Did you get them that day we had that show? Because there was that fireworks place right near where we were performing.
There sure was.
No, I did not get it at the fireworks tent located shortly from where our show was. I got these about 2 months prior.
Oh, very nice. Wow. And where'd you shoot them off? At home?
Yeah. Why not? Everyone else in like Nassau County was blowing them up all over the place.
As they should be.
You got to aim them at your neighbor's house.
Like Macy's has nothing on Levittown and Massapequa and Bethpage. Macy's has nothing compared to us.
That's all I'm hearing this year. Everybody I've talked to this year about their 4th, they've all said the same thing. Their neighborhoods were lit up.
Yeah, no, It was definitely the 4th of July. But don't worry, we're going to have more fireworks this weekend because everyone didn't finish their stuff.
And-
And then, of course, one more other date. They'll be lighting them off sometime in the middle of October because, hey, why? It's October the 14th.
Sure. Absolutely. Well, and when did you say they're going to be shooting them off again?
They'll do it this weekend, some more fireworks. People will be lighting them up.
This what?
This weekend.
Oh, this weekend. Right.
This weekend.
this
the
week-
weekend.
Yeah, the weekend.
Yeah, the weekend.
Yeah.
Wiccan is a type of girl that I like to suck on my dick.
Because her gums are weakened.
Oh, no, sure. There you go. Weekend. Well, actually, that's still not right. Weekend.
Right, weekend.
So I'm actually going to cancel rehearsal for July 26th so we can all go to the Comic Sans.
It's Wednesday. Oh, wait, hold on. It's not the 29th. It's the 26th?
It was changed from the 29th to the 26th.
Oh, well, I can make that.
Yes, because I'm going to cancel our Wednesday night murder mystery rehearsal. So,
But
yes.
how are we going to figure out who did it?
So we'll rehearse the week before and just, stay a little longer if we have to. But the following week, we're going to take off.
Awesome. Okay. Also,
Yes.
real briefly, you guys are making a whole bunch of announcements, and I am family a little bit, but I just wanted to give an announcement of myself. In about 2 weeks, I'll call back in, but there is a Govs Radio brand that might be doing a show on August 26th.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well, that show, that Govs Radio show, needs to come back. That's my personal belief.
These are things that I have been preaching and stroking and masturbating for myself.
I mean, your co-host, the show that he was doing is no longer with us, so he may as well just come back with you.
I mean, listen, it made my nipples hard every time we were together.
Well, you're actually hosting. You're hosting in the Giggle Room soon.
Yes.
When is
I'll
that?
be hosting. That should be on the 29th of this month.
And whose show is that?
That's John Butera's show. It is. Hold on. What is it? Dan LaRocco's birthday. There we go.
Oh, it's
Birthday.
a Dan LaRocco birthday show?
Yes, I believe that.
He's going to be what, 14?
I think he turns 15 this year.
Very
Get his
nice.
whole quinceañera together. We're going to put a little ground. We'll throw a little cake in it around his ass, and we'll have a good time.
Oh, you've seen that upper lip. That's definitely a quinceañera.
That's right. Oh, my goodness. Wow. So, we got a lot of stuff going on here today. This is great.
But either way, have a terrific, wonderful day. I'm glad I'm up to now. I'm completely live and up to date where I'm supposed to be with the show.
You're still pretty slow, but glad
Fair
you
enough.
caught up. Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, I'm going to put some more nuts in my mouth. You guys have a great day.
Bye, Jack.
See you, buddy.
Bye.
There it is.
I held that headphone up to my head for way too long before I realized I was not hearing the audio out of that headphone. It was just really loudly coming out of these. And I'm holding this up to my head like a jackass for like 10 minutes.
Why wouldn't it be coming through?
Well, it doesn't matter, because either way, I was still hearing him.
No, I get that.
So
but
it was just, let's move past it. I shouldn't have acknowledged it.
no, because that always.
No, it's probably just...
I want things to work.
No, it's probably just, yeah.
Oh, it's just the sound was down
Yeah,
or
it's
something?
probably all it was.
Okay. All right. I run a professional place here. I weaken every morning, says Fremder. Right. Vicky wrote, I'm. That's all it says. I'm. Good to know, Vicky. Vicky, did you fall down while texting? While typing that or something? Are you all right?
And then she can't get up, and that's the most she was able to type.
Anybody in the Rochester area that can check up on Vicky? Jeff Hosty, says Fremder.
Why is that funny?
I don't know.
Why is that funny?
I don't know why I'm laughing at that. Also, so playing this week, Nick Callis, Brandon Lacaruba, Daniel Torado, Kurt Metzger. That's this week at Governor's. And don't forget all the other great shows coming your way. Are you an animal guy, a dog lover, or anything like that?
I got a pet rabbit.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, she's a lovely little lady named Lily.
Lily.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she's the best. except when she's being a little bitch. But most of the time, she's the best.
How is a rabbit? What does a rabbit do that would make it a bitch?
Peeing on stuff.
Okay.
Not sticking around for pets after I bring them treats. After I bring her treats.
Are rabbits trainable? Like if they have to pee, they can go outside.
Very much so.
Really?
No, it's litter box.
Oh, litter box like a cat.
But as much as I threw shade there just now, Lily only pees in her litter box. She kind of poops everywhere, but they're dry. You can vacuum them up. It doesn't ruin them. It's not like sludge.
Right.
Sludge. But she's a little homey. But sometimes she has she has moments like phases of the day. Like there are some times where she will not hang and she will like run away from you and just try to like nap and chill. And there are other times of the day she'll hop right up to you. She makes these little like honking noises when she's like hungry and stuff.
Oh wow.
You can teach them their names, but I've never taught a rabbit its name.
Oh.
Because I've always adopted them. They've always been like too old to learn new tricks.
Okay.
But yeah, they're a good time.
Wow.
You can usually adopt rabbits very easily after Easter because assholes will buy bred rabbits for their kids around Easter time. And then they're like, oh, this is a 10-year pet. And then they just dump them on the street. And they can't survive in the wild at all because they don't know what to do.
Well, that's actually why I was asking about pets.
Oh.
Because of assholes. A Fire Island man was arrested the other day, charged with animal cruelty. Oh, this was on last Friday. Because he left his dog alone in extreme heat for hours without food or water. Adrian Vasquez, 43, of Fire Island. So, Adrian Vasquez, you're an asshole.
Damn, dude, let's get a witch hunt going.
Yeah, let's do it. He left his white retriever, Nova, outdoors for at least 5 hours. The dog was confined to an outdoor house deck, which had no shade, no access to any food, water, or shelter. The temperature was about 71, but it was humid. It was a humid, sunny day with air quality alert in effect. Right, we had the whole wildfire thing going on. The dog, which was in direct sunlight, was found to be in distress, panting heavily, laying down, moving very little, and had sunken eyes with red rashes around the eyes.
Oh, man.
This guy, Vasquez, who had already had an outstanding arrest warrant for an unrelated matter, was arrested on Friday and processed by the Suffolk County County authorities. I don't know what SPCA stands for.
Pow-pow.
Yeah.
Pow-pow got him.
The 5-0. And he was arraigned, so screw him.
Oh, that sucks.
I think this is one of those moments where the punishment should, be the same as the crime. Just stick him outside.
Do a little eye for an eye for a dog.
Exactly, eye for an eye. Stick him outside for 10 hours, double time. 10 hours with no shade, no food or drink on a 91-degree day like yesterday or the 4th of July.
I was a kid. I was teaching my first rabbit. I was trying to teach him how to do tricks outside, and I had a little harness, a little leash on him.
Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
I was a kid, so it was perfect.
There you go.
So what I was doing was I would give him a treat, and then I would try to convince him to hop over to me. And I love this guy. My first rabbit. I never would do anything to put him in danger. I gently tugged on the leash. I didn't yank him. He's a little fella. I gave him a little hey, this is what this means. Come this way. This lady is walking her dog past my house, comes into our gate to be like, "What are you doing to that poor rabbit?" And I'm just like, "He's fine. He's I'm not trying to hurt this guy. I'm not hurting him." And I just love how my mom comes out and this lady is like, "I just wanted to make sure he wasn't abusing the rabbit." She was like, "Get the fuck off our lawn."
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean?
That's so weird.
Oh my God, people are snobby, but it's a line though. She was coming from a good place.
Sure.
But observe. You know what I mean? Observe first.
Right.
And then see what's going on.
Right.
Don't
Know what you're
jump to
talking
conclusions.
about. Right.
This dog was obviously in distress. But Robbie the rabbit, he was fine. He never learned how to do that trick though.
That's awful.
Yeah.
And see that I don't even know. So they make. Is it the same as a dog, like the leash, or is it something smaller?
Because they'll break their own necks with a leash. You gotta get like a body harness.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you gotta put around.
And why do you need it? Will the bunny take off?
Yeah.
Okay.
They kind of know that they're not what's good in the wild, but their instincts are still to like hide, especially outside. You're not really supposed to take pet rabbits outside in New York because the eagles will swoop down and eat them. So they're very much indoor pets. For the most part, some people have them in hutches, but I don't believe in that nonsense.
But now, what's the deal? I mean, because it seems like in the past few years, Long Island, like you never used to see bunnies everywhere, but now you do.
I feel like that's just a suburbia thing. Sometimes there's just a lot of rabbits,
which is fine.
But it's the best, man.
But they seem like they're surviving.
Well, so that's the thing about rabbits. They fuck a lot, and then they make a lot of baby rabbits.
I must be a rabbit.
And okay.
Wishful thinking.
But yeah, no, that's they don't survive long in the wild because they're good meat for birds and stuff. So they don't live long anyway. But no, that's what I do. So Lily is like she's like a little tiny black dwarf, like pitch black rabbit, and she's beautiful and she's like 8 years old. They only live to like 10. She's on the older end.
Oh, is that it? They only live to around 10?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So I go outside and I see the little like the brown like wild rabbits out there, and I'm like, hey, you want to fuck a black cougar?
So you're a pimp.
I mean, I just want her to be fulfilled in every way, including not from me sexually because that's gross. She's my daughter,
right?
And a rabbit.
I swear to you, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like, I don't say to anybody, "Hey, my daughter's over here." Like, what's the matter with you? You're freaking me out.
I just want her to be happy. That's all I want. I want her to be fulfilled. I want her to have the little rabbit friend partner that she wants in her life. But then Haley pointed out to me that she does have very much like that old lady, like, I don't need no man energy.
Okay.
So
you've been unsuccessful with pimping her out.
Very much so.
You haven't found that. I was about to say you haven't found that fuck buddy, but then all of a sudden hit me. You haven't found that fuck bunny.
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Well,
but she's a distinguished lady, so I get it. She's
very nice.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, actually, I'll show you guys. This is Petey.
That's Petey.
Petey. Whoops. Screwing up my phone. So this is Petey. Can you see him? I think you can.
Yeah, that's a dog.
That's Petey. We're actually picking Petey up today. We're adopting.
New dog.
Yep, we are adopting Petey this afternoon. Don't ask me what kind of dog that is because I don't even know. But we met him once. He was friendly. He loved my son. Oh, is that Lily?
That's Lily.
Oh, look at that. It's video.
Oh, yeah. We go high tech on here.
Look at that.
Yeah, she's a little friend.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And how long have you so she's 8. How long have you had her?
A couple years now.
Okay.
Yeah, adopted her from some not great previous owners.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right. So Fremder says rabbits are the luckiest because they have 4 feet. Well, he's a train, so I'm sure a rabbit in the caboose might be right up his alley. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Derail the show. Goddamn.
It's such a weird thing because, I'm not a smart man, and neither are most of the viewers, so I don't know what they're talking about half the time. It's like the blind leading the blind, except for Vicky. She's educated, and you're educated. You use big words. All right, we're out of here. So stick around in a half hour, Treading Water with Hugh Murray and special guest host Terry McNeely. Travis is not here today. He's traveling. I forget. He might be in Texas, or was it Europe somewhere?
I think I saw him in Italy on Instagram.
Yeah, so I think...
Yeah, he's hopping around.
Yeah. So, but he either went to Texas first, now Europe, and then Texas after. I don't know. He's bouncing all over the place. So, so Terry McNeely will be here with Hugh Murray in a half hour, 1 o'clock right here on the YouTube channel, and then I believe that's it for us today. And then we're back here tomorrow. Me and Andy are here tomorrow. Local comedian Greg Pfeiffer will be here with us. So looking forward to that. He's been friends with Andy for a long time. I've never met him. Looking forward to meeting him. I've heard great things about him. He will be here. And then I told you guys we had to cancel the Heart Tribute Band last week. Well, next Friday they're coming back, so hopefully nobody will be in pain that day. So that's, and then Monday, this coming Monday, for all you Harry Chapin fans out there, there's a Harry Chapin tribute concert that's held at Eisenhower Park here in Nassau County every year. Harry Chapin was a Long Islander. He was supposed to play Eisenhower Park the night he died. But this year they're doing, and there used to be just an annual concert. This year they're doing some kind of festival, an all-day festival. So my brother will be here. One of the organizers of the event will be here, and Harry Chapin's son, Jason, will be zooming in with us. So that's on Monday.
Does your brother eat food?
My brother, yeah, he's definitely weird. Us walkers are weird, but he eats. He likes spaghetti and pizza. My brother, yeah, he's...
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, he'll eat. So there you go. Kent Pichelle, I gave you that softball to quote the Bad Animals song. All right. See you in a half hour with you and Terry. And thank you, pal, of course.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Don't forget, this weekend, govs.com, make your reservations. Come see Brandon. You will not be disappointed.
Nick Callis. You're looking for the Nick Callis show.
That's right. But if they ask you why you're here, you tell them you're here to see Brandon Lacaruba.
That's right.
I've seen his stand-up. He's great. So go check him out. All right. Goodbye. Laughing all night long. Their shows are not to be missed. Knockem Dead Comedy's murder mystery themes include a mob show, a redneck wedding, a high school reunion, a family reunion with a luau theme, or your own custom show.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what?
Had an awesome time.
All right. You had a great time. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right.
Fundraisers, private parties, corporate events, restaurants, and more. Contact Knockem Dead Comedy for your event today. What will you experience at a Knockem Dead Comedy murder mystery show? Suspense, excitement, love, more love, violence. Well, not really. And, of course, some music. Knockem Dead Comedy is the #1 murder mystery troupe, entertaining thousands of people for over 20 years.
You have a great night or what? Good.
Their hilarious murder mystery shows are full of audience interaction from beginning to end that will keep you laughing all night long. Their shows are not to be missed. Knockem Dead Comedy's murder mystery themes include a mob show, a redneck wedding, a high school reunion, a family reunion with a luau theme, or your own custom show.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what?
Had an awesome time.
All right. You had a great time. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right.
Fundraisers.